fans, the Hellforged with another Ave Dominus Nox update, and in this update we have the Hellforged Scorpius. And as you see, as I've said from the Contemptor video, you can see the glowy effect much more clearly on the light source from the giant sensor on the Scorpius turret, and also the exhausts, which I thought was quite nice. So how did I do everything? Well, a lot of the blues and all the sepia washes and all the copper and stuff I've mentioned before in earlier videos, so I'm just going to leave it there. The only recent developments in different painting styles was I believe I have the paint here, yep, Citadel's Eshin Grey, and I mixed that with Abaddon Black, just a hint of Abaddon Black to make it darker, and then I used that as the base coat and paint for my treads on my tank. And I found this quite nice because I didn't want steel treads. I want something that actually looked like it would be able to fight. That looks quite nice enough to me. The red, again, I'll talk about it again only because you didn't really see it last time. So on the sensor and on the exhaust panels, what I did was I dry brushed the darker light first, as more spread out, because the further light source goes, the dimmer it gets. And I just used I've got the pin here, of Yellow's Game Colour Gory Red. And then as we go closer towards the light source, it gets brighter, and I used Wazdaka Red. I just dry brushed close on the actual light source, or the actual slats itself, Wazdaka Red. The same is said for the Scorpius turret as well. As you can see, it's bright red, or it's a lot lighter, and then it shades or grades darker. And I think that's the example. It's just two dry brushes, one after the other. Dark red first. You can be as messy as you like with it. Just don't over-exaggerate how far the light is. But the one you have to be careful on is Wazdaka Red, because obviously if you go too far, it doesn't look realistic. If you keep it minimal and true to the light source of where the light's actually projecting, it looks great. And I think I've pulled it off quite nicely in this, on the sensor and the video, and on the exhaust slats. So I'm going to give this model a quick 360 whiz, see what you think. So again, as you can see, I've used the electric blue from Yellow's Game Colour range dry brush as an effect, just to make it look like it's glowing for the Night Lord's Lightning. So there we go. So how have I found it in game? Well, very positively in 8th edition. Now we can actually use it in 8th edition. I really like this model. It's very good. It has not failed me at all in my games. I've had 2 games with it, and one was against Tyranids, the other was against Deathwatch. And Tyranids were great. It was nice to finally barrage the barrage unit, because my opponent likes to bring Biovores, and those are a pain in the backside now in this edition, especially with the whole 4+2 wound with an additional mortal wound. It's very annoying. But this guy, if he stays stationary and he doesn't need line of sight, he just needs to stay behind the building, so he's out of line of sight, he's got the range, and if he doesn't move, he fires twice, and it's heavy 3d3 shots, and if he fires twice, that's 6 d3 shots. So fire those d3 shots, gets the shots, gets the hits, gets the wounds, basically ignores the cover, the Biovore starts suffering heavily, and it is beautiful to see that. I have to admit, it was just, right, how can we delete this unit? And it was literal deletion. It was like, I've killed 2, I just need to pay 1 more payload into it and it's dead. My opponent then said maybe I should grab 2, and I didn't want to grab 2, but I look at my choices more and more, and I feel like with the combination of Raptors, these guys pepper perfectly, and I feel they synergize very well with the Raptors. So I'm honestly thinking of grabbing another one and then just having, well, 12 D3 shots peppering the battlefield, focus firing on flyers if needs be, and all that sort of majestic stuff. And that's going to be extremely fun, just to get rid of those irritating units that you can't get rid of. I mean, this guy, fire at an assassin, you know, try it at least, you know. Let's see what happens. Bring it on. I'm not saying it will be easy, but bring it on. Let's get rid of those annoying units and then let's pepper into the hordes. I think this guy can do it beautifully. So yeah, I love this unit. I will probably get two because it's just fantastic in my opinion. So that's all for this Ave Dominus Nox update. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, if you want to see more Ave Dominus Nox updates, to see the great journey from hobby updates, painting updates of everything getting built and painted and built and painted, to battle reports when we have a fully fledged force of Night Lords going to strike into the heart of the enemy, then please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button so you can see future updates. Like I say, more support the better. Helps me out, gets me steam running, makes me feel like it's worth it to make these videos. If you want to talk about anything about this model or unit, game-wise, or model-wise, or painting-wise, then please comment in the comment description below. If you thought this model was cool, or you thought anything that I said made sense, or thought that's a point to take home, share it with your friends, share this video out with your friends. The more the name gets out there, the better. So thank you for watching. This is the Warp Forge, signing out, and remember, keep on forging.